Hello everyone, today I will give you a quick overview of OnPrintShop wide format module, specially designed to offer wide format products and to simplify and automate ordering and reordering for your retail, corporate and reseller clients. We have worked very closely with our customers who are commercial printers, and many of them are specialized in wide format printing. And we have also researched the key challenges wide format printers are facing today to offer wide format products. And today, if you talk about the scenario, the wide format buyers' needs are constantly changing. So print service providers are already challenged to offer consistent services and the quality of the services by offering them a quicker turnaround and the cost-effective rates. According to the research done by Graphics Mag, it says that 70% of all wide format orders to be fulfilled within 3 to 5 working days. So which is the first challenge of wide format printers, how to manage the shorter turnaround time. Second, wide format printers are still working into a traditional process. 76% of wide format printers do not have an online order management, or they do not have an online store. So all that processing, giving the estimate or file preparation to printing, everything is manual. And today they also have to help customers in terms of preparing their artwork, and approvals and iterations takes a lot of time. And the third challenge they are facing is delivery and logistics, because wide format product has so many types of options, variations, and the sizes available. The calculating the shipping cost is again very complicated, and to provide the estimate and accurate shipping cost to the customers at the time of order, it's very difficult. So many of the time they also have to lose at the shipping whatever they have quoted to the customer. And that's where we have launched a wide format module, which is now part of our standard solution, also available as cost-effective subscription as well as custom license, and which has all the tools to simplify ordering and reduce operation cost to engage wide format buyers. So the key feature it has is instant estimation based on the custom size, perimeter, height, and width. So your customer can get an instant estimate by visiting your online store. Online design option, so they can also prepare their own files using HTML5 Designer Studio, and if they have a ready file, they can also upload and process for the order. The third is custom size packaging to get the right shipping cost, where you can configure your products, and per product you can also configure the shipping packages, which give instant estimate to buyers with the correct shipping cost. And integrated order and print production management for you in the backend to process the order effectively and to push the orders you receive directly to a production. So let me give you a quick tour by showing you all these key features into our online demo. Now this is one of our demo site where you can see it's given to each and every printer, and they have their own online store where they can configure their own products and offerings, and it supports variety of products, so they can create all the variety of products and offer into their online store, like commercial, wide format, promotionals, and labels, and they can keep expanding all their product offerings via same platform. Typically for wide format, we have discussed with so many prospects and our customers who are commercial printers and offering wide format. And the biggest challenge they shared is giving the estimate, where 70% of all wide format orders has to be fulfilled within 3 to 5 working days, and estimation takes the majority of the time. And one of our customer evaluated like 36 different web to print platforms before selecting an OnPrintShop, because he could not find a flexible estimation of the printing as well as shipping in any other solution. So let me show you how you can offer instant estimate to your customers. Now here you can set up all your products as an online catalog, and you can also set up your wide format products, and even it supports a customized banner. So we have created specialized calculation methods which will allow you to configure the products as per your requirement. So this is an example of customized banners where end customers are able to input the requirement of custom width and custom height, and they will be able to get an actual estimate. They are also able to see basically that the particular product is calculated in feet. So from the back end, there are configurations where you can make this product width and height calculated on feet or inches or centimeter or mm, because you can also offer custom labels and stickers. So not only wide format printing, but it also supports the custom size printing for labels and stickers and even specialty products. So here customers are able to input height and width, and they're able to see an accurate cost for printing. And if they're increasing the quantity, they're also able to see the unit price is going down and the total price. Now, another challenge in the wide format product is calculating the additional options, where additional options are calculated in a different way. So where we have also created a specialized development which allows printers to set up the additional options and the services per product and calculate based on the total area or based on the width or height. So that calculation is also giving an accurate estimate. So here with custom size banner, customers are also able to select whether they need sealed edges or grommet, and if they need an installation services. So for each options you have configuration from the backend setting up the additional cost. And the price calculator also has an advanced rule. So upon certain option selection, I can also see some more options opening up. So you can only you can configure dynamic price calculator showing certain options based on the customer selection. So here customers are getting an actual estimate for the print custom size banner for a specific size. And another challenge is calculating the shipping, because wide format has so many variety of options and combinations. Sometimes printer give an estimation for the shipping, and it actually when it gets printed and when they actually ship it, the shipping cost comes different, so which is much different than what they initially quoted to the customer. So the many of the time they have to lose on the shipping cost. So where we have integrated the online shipping gateways like UPS, FedEx and USPS, plus we have integrated the standard API as well as their freight API. So both the APIs are integrated, so customers are able to input the location and the postcode, and they're able to see the actual shipping cost basically for the printed custom size banners. So this particular price calculator will allow printers to configure the products, and accordingly their end customers are able to get an instant estimate. Now this particular quotation can also be sent to the customer's email. So many of the time printers are getting inquiry via email and phone, and they are requiring an estimation. So instantly you can select what customers have asked, and you can send this quotation directly into a customer's email. So it also has a facility of sending the quotation in email. Similarly, you can also set a variety of products, and certain products are having a fixed size. So we also have a wide format fixed size methods where you can set up your fixed size. For example, products like in vinyl pole banners, you have a fixed size available. So customers are able to select whatever size they require, and they are also getting an estimate for the fixed size. And certain products you have a fixed size and also have an option of custom size. You can also configure in your system. So you have a variety of methods to configure the products as per your requirement, and each combinations would allow you to offer multiple types of products, the wide format products. Now many of the items which customer do not see, they also have an option of request to quote, where we have a dynamic form which you can configure from the backend, where customers are able to submit the request a quotation for the custom job. So if they can also submit the quotation for any existing product if they have some custom requirement, or they can also input the custom job requirement and they can submit the quote. So customers are able to get an instant estimate for the wide format, as well as they're able to request a quote. So now let me show you how easily this product can be configured from the backend. Now this is an admin panel where you can see in the product section, you can add as many products you want. System has an easy product creation where you can add product via filling up a simple form, and we also have an import product via Excel, which will allow you to create hundreds of products together and mass upload products using an Excel sheet. So let me show you how easily the wide format products can be configured and what variety of methods we have developed. So first of all, this is a custom size a banner product where customers are able to input height and width, where we have a specialized method created which is size based, price and area based. So whatever height and width customer enters, it will calculate the total area, and you can configure the cost, where you can also select the measurement unit for this particular product. Similarly, feet on inches can be selected, and if it is a custom size sticker like a small product, you also have configurations like centimeter or so here on the next stage, basically because it's a total area, you are allowed to configure the range. For example, up to 5 to 12 square feet, the per square feet you would like to charge is $2. So you have a flexibility of creating ranges, as many ranges you want, and you can reduce the cost if the total area is increasing. Similarly, you can also set up your additional options. Now in the additional options, we have created some additional development to provide you an accurate estimate to the customers. Now in the additional options also, printers are having challenges calculating the cost. So here, first of all, they're able to create as many additional options per product. And in the additional options, while creating an additional options, they have option of creating multiple types of options like drop downs or a checkbox, or customers are also able to upload a file, but they can select how the price should be calculated. Now in the white format, you are offering multiple types of additional services like grommets, for example. Then the grommet has to be calculated based on the area. So as area is increasing, you would require more grommets to be added. Similarly, if you are offering maybe a special a material which will be charged on the total area, whereas grommet will only be charged as the parameter. So we have created some additional development at the additional option creation, where for each option you are able to select whether you want to calculate the cost with the total area, or only with the parameter, or only with the width, or only with the height. So this would not be the same calculation for each options. So for each options, you are able to configure whether it is a fixed cost or based on the area or the parameter or width and height. So this will allow you to configure additional services like material types or grommets on an accurate basis. So whatever cost you define, it will be calculated based on the price calculation type. And once the additional options are created, you can also create advanced rules. So you can define rules where you can configure rules showing additional options based on the customer selection. So if somebody selects that I need an installation services, then only all the installation services options will open up. So it's an advanced calculator for each product can be configured. Plus, for each of the wide format products, there are various settings available, where for wide format products, you can also charge the setup cost if you want to charge a fixed cost for all the products, or you can also provide a higher designer cost where you can set up a fixed cost. And in the custom size, we have also created two of the methods where you can create an area lookup. So for example, customer enters height and width, and they're entering that they need 1 banner or 5 banners. So it would calculate the height and width total area, and it would be calculated with the quantity customer have ordered. But if you want to give them a better cost, you can also have an option of area with quantity, where customer would input the quantity, for example 10, and the total area, for example, for the poster is 50. So it would calculate 50 into 10. So the total area is 500 square feet. So when you select this option, system would see what is the cost for 500 square feet you have configured. So because customer have ordered more quantity, you can offer them better cost because the total area is more. So here also we have created an additional development where you can configure giving the same cost for each quantity, and when the quantities are more, you can offer them the better cost. You are also allowed to configure the product with the fixed size. So if products are already available in the fixed sizes, you can also set up product with the fixed size. There also we have created a specialized price calculations where you can configure per size and the cost per quantity. So here you have a multiple sizes available for this particular product. The sizes are fixed, so you can set up a range based pricing for each of the quantity. For example, if customers are ordering from 1 to 9, the per piece cost is 40. So as quantity is increasing, the per piece cost can decrease. Some of our customers do not have a fixed cost per size. They are working with the sheets. So many of them share the challenges that we'll be printing these on a sheet, and there we will lose because the number of print posters we print on one sheet is predetermined. So even if some customers order less print posters, the number of sheet we would require to print would be higher. So that's why especially we have added sheet calculation on our wide format module as well, where you are able to configure the fixed size products and you can enable the sheet based calculation, where you can similarly you can add the fixed sizes for the products, but you can determine that this particular size, how many maximum posters can be put into a one sheet. So now in the pricing, you will be having an option to configure price per sheet. So if customer orders 3, then also they will be seeing the cost per sheet. So even though they are ordering 3, the per sheet cost will be provided. So there will be no loss in terms of the sheet price and the wastage. So they order 3 or 4, the cost would be provided per sheet. So that there also the customers are appreciating in terms they have a flexibility of offering a custom size as well as fixed size. And per each product, they have option of configuring variety of additional options, rules, and each products have their own settings. Now let me show you how easily the shipping can be configured and how you are able to set up the shipping accurately so your customers are getting the right estimate. So in here normally many of the web to print already has a shipping methods like UPS and FedEx, but they have a only a set amount of calculations. For example, we have also integrated UPS and FedEx standard APIs and also have integrated the freight API. But the biggest challenge is like whenever they configure the shipping, they are allowed to input the maximum weight and the dimensions for common to all products. But this doesn't work in all the products because the way the shipping happens for commercial printed products like business card or brochures, the wide format is totally different because the same box cannot be used for all the products, and that is where the challenge is calculating the shipping, and that's where many of the commercial printers lose a lot when they give the shipping estimate to the customers initially, and when they actually print and send it to the shipping. So what additionally we have done for this, let me show you. Basically for each of the shipping methods, you are able to set up the universal dimensions, but especially for the wide format products, we have developed this particular additional functionality where you can configure per product the shipping options. For example, this is a pole banner which we have set into the system which has a fixed size. So for each size, you are able to set up a different dimensions for the box. For example, each of the size you would like to use a different box and the maximum height, length, width, and the weight class in the each class. So the product shipping estimation will be done from the product shipping packages. So wherever you feel that the universal shipping configurations are not giving accurate rates, you are able to select a specified product shipping packages for the fixed size. And another challenge was calculating for the custom size, where basically we have added one more advanced level of calculations. For the custom size products, basically customers are inputting height and width. So there we have created some additional development the logic understanding from our customers. So for custom size products, after printing, they will be either putting flat into a boxes or they will be rolling the complete printed material onto a box. And both of the type of the packaging requires a different calculation. For the sheet, basically it flats. So whatever height and width customer have entered, you will need that particular box. So there we have created a separate calculation. And when they select a roll, then actual rolling would happen, and then they would require a smaller box, but the actual depth of the box should be calculated. So here that's what we have put, where customers are able to select for each product whether they need sheet method or a roll material method. But let me show you with an Excel what calculations we have developed and how easily they're able to configure so customers are able to get an instant estimate. So if you set up a sheet-based method, so the calculation would be, for example, customer would input onto your storefront the number of quantity they require and width and height. So automatically the additional width and height would be added into a width and height. So box width and the box height would be received and calculated automatically by the system. And for the box depth, basically the calculation would be the number of quantity which customer have added and the thickness of an actual material. So this particular calculation will work into a background, and automatically it would be getting an actual box, and would be required along with the box depth, and you already have a box weight. So this will be passed to a UPS API, and UPS API would pass back what would be the best option for the customers, whether the standard shipping or the freight shipping. And when customers are ordering a multiple quantities, and if the total weight is increasing, it will automatically calculate a second box. Similarly, we have created a different logic for the roll material item, where they have configured the box height and width is fixed, because every product they print will be rolled, and it would be packed. But for every item, depending on the quantity, they would be able to calculate the box depth. So here, for example, they'll have to roll from a smaller side. So the smaller side, either width or height, would be calculated with the material thickness, and it would determine the box depth. So this calculation works into a background depending on the customer's input, and it actually passes the correct dimensions of the box and the weight required, and this passes to a UPS API. So here you see the simple configurations where you have to just configure this, and the background logic what we have developed, it is actually passed to a UPS API, and UPS API is able to pass them whether the standard or the freight options would be cheaper. And this is how customers are able to set up products easily and the shipping easily, and that allows their customers to get the correct estimation. Now, another challenge for customer is the printer is allowing their customers to upload the large files and also help them creating their artwork, because many of the customers do not have a ready designs. So how they can quickly help customers to get the designs ready so they can fulfill the quicker turnaround. So for uploading the large files, we have integrated the cloud. So system, the wide format module comes with a ready cloud integrated like Amazon, Dropbox, and Google Drive. The options are provided to the customer so they can configure any one of them. So simply you can create a form, a universal form where customers are able to upload the large files for any job, and this can be configured per product as well, where for example per product you can offer them an option of uploading design. So while ordering an item, they can also upload the large files. So if they have a large file, they can simply select an option of cloud, and directly from the cloud you have an option of getting the file. And another challenge for customers is like when they're uploading a ready file, it is not accurate with the size specifications, or it doesn't have a bleed marks, and we have an online proofing. So customers are able to upload a ready file if they have it, and they are able to select what size they are uploading the file for, and it will open up into an online designer studio for proofing. So this particular file will open up into a designer studio, and customers are able to proof it, this particular file online. So this is a customer uploaded file, and customers are able to see how is according to the size which they are ordering. So they can optimize the file if they would like to optimize the file before it goes to printer, and here they are able to proof it online. So I can optimize this particular file via online proofing, and then I can process for an order. And because it is optimized and proofed by an online designer studio, it will recreate the file according to the size. So this is how customers are able to provide them a large file upload option as well as online proofing, so which saves a lot of their time getting an approved and ready artwork from the customer. Many of our customers serve retail customers and small B2B customers who do not have a ready design. So their challenges are who can help them to get the designs ready, and their majority time goes in discussions or allocating the graphic designers. So there the wide format module also offers an HTML5 designer studio. So variety of products they are offering, whether it is a wide format product or the specialty products, they can configure the HTML5 designer studio. Now for example, I am taking an example of pull-up banners where as a printer, you can set up variety of templates. So if customer do not have a ready design, they can pick up any of the template from the template library, and you can create your own template library. You can design as many templates you want per product, and customers are able to select any one design from the template library. So if I like any of the design from here, I can open it up into an HTML5 designer studio, Now this designer studio is highly intuitive, very easy to use. It has all the variety of tools for customers to personalize their own wide format banner or any other product they would like to order from the store. They can simply personalize the image, or they can simply personalize the text, add a new text. So they have all the tools available. The complete studio is configurable in terms what options you would like to provide to the customer. Even whatever images they are uploading, you can also check whether those images are a good quality or a better. It's not a better quality. So the customer can also check whether the images they are uploading is a good quality or not. Another important feature we have added is QR code, and many of the wide format buyers now adding a QR code when they order a print, because they want to track this campaign. So they can also add the QR code for their banner or for their standy banner here, like pull-up banner example. So they are allowed to design their own stand-up banner using an HTML5 Designer Studio. Now, the HTML5 Studio, what we created, we understood that certain products require more options, certain products require less options. So we have created a highly configurable designer studio. So per product, you can enable or disable the designer studio. So we have created various versions. One is an advanced version which has all the tools, but if you feel that certain products you do not want to offer all the tools, you can also have a basic version of the designer studio enabled. So that is according to your end customer preferences and according to your strategies per product, you can configure the designer studio. Now this is an example of banner, but I have a simplified version of the designer studio with less tools available. And many of our customers are becoming one-stop solution provider for their customers. They are serving retail customers, resellers, as well as B2B customers, and they are also offering all variety of products using the same solutions. So one of the growing market is specialty products, and the solution as well as HTML5 Designer Studio also supports ordering for these kind of products. So let me show you an example of t-shirt where HTML5 Designer Studio is configured, allowing users to design a t-shirt. But here in the t-shirts, you have configured a limited colors. So customers are able to select the color and they're able to add an image or a text onto a t-shirt. Like specialty products like mugs, bottles, pens can also be offered. It also offers surface wrap preview. So when customers are designing product like mug, for example, they have added an image or a text, they're actually able to see how the actual image and the text would look onto a surface. Similarly, if you're offering custom labels and stickers, for example, and you're offering a wine labels or a bottle label where customers are able to design and they're able to see basically how an actual label or the sticker would look onto a surface. So this is an actual preview of the label onto a wine bottle. So this HTML5 Designer Studio supports variety of products and it is highly configurable. So let me show you from the back end how easily you can configure the Designer Studio for the products you're offering, whether it is a wide format products or a specialty products. Now this is an admin panel where I would like to show you how the HTML5 Studio can be easily configured per product. So first of all, in the Designer Studio settings, you can enable various settings, whether you want your customers to add various options onto a Designer Studio. For example, these are the universal settings where you can enable the image quality check and what should be the proper image quality. So when they're uploading an image, they're able to see whether they have a good quality image or not. And you can also set up some advanced rules. For example, what should be the font size interval if they're adding a fonts or increasing the fonts. If they're adding a font, from which vertical position or a horizontal position the font should be started. You can also set up basically various options, whether like cut margins or bleed margins, what color you would like to use and what options you would like to use. For which each products we also have a given options. For example, what options you want to enable or disable. So these are all top panel and the left panel buttons. Whether you do not like customers to use the shape, you can also disable, or you can also change the position. So it gives you a complete flexibility of setting and configuring the HTML5 Designer Studio universally for each product. Now the same setting is available with the products as well. So now you want to behave Designer Studio differently per product or for a specific product, then you have the same settings available where you can select the particular product you want to configure the Designer Studio differently, where now for this specific product, whatever settings you would like to do, you can do it from the Designer Studio. For example, even if they're adding an image or any text where you want to start, because this is a banner product and which is a large product, the same setting which you have in the business card would not work. So here you want to start with the default zoom size less than the business card, as well as zoom interval should be less. And even if you want to provide various Designer Studio options, we have created a specialized theme. So either you can enable advanced theme, so which will give them all the functions for the Designer Studio, and you can also select the basic theme. So depending on the product strategy you have and the end customer preferences, you can define and configure the HTML5 Designer Studio per product, and you can select these options. Plus, if you are offering multiple languages and if you want to change the default text, you can also able to change. And per product, you are also able to define the color palettes, whether you want to offer all the colors, like in the t-shirt example which I shown you, where you do not offer all the types of colors, where you offer limited colors. So you can design those custom color palettes as many as you want from in the system, and then you can assign those custom color palettes with the product. So there you have a custom color palette. You can input the code and the custom color palette will be created to configure per product. Now, after configuring the HTML5 Designer Studio, you can build up your template library. Here also we give you like 7,000 plus ready templates and 35 plus products, and you have a complete flexibility of creating as many templates from your side. And system has an easy template creation for HTML5 Designer Studio. You can also pick up the master templates which we provide and create a new version. You can keep creating newer templates for your customers. So if your target audience is retail customers, you can also increase your template library so customers are able to select those templates and use an online design. So from the public store today, they are serving retail customers as well as reseller customers. And for retail customers, they have integrated online payment gateway, and for resellers, many of them are providing access only after they make an registration. So there they have a special cost also defined for resellers, because solution has various user groups, and according to the user group you can offer them a specific discount. And each of the customer have my account sections. From there they're able to see all the orders and quotations which you see many of in Web2Print. So this is also part of the solution, the my account section, and each of the customers can be given an account, a dedicated my account into a public store. Now many of our printers are also serving large corporates, and some of their corporates are small to medium. So we have a B2B module part of the solution. So along with resellers and retail customers, they're also able to engage large corporate customers. So here I'm showing you an example of a large corporate and franchisee network like restaurant who has multiple locations across the nations, and each of the users are easily able to log in into a private store and they're able to order it from a Web2Print. So along with all the sales channel, you can also serve your corporate customers. And here this private store, we have only assigned products which corporate customers are purchasing. So here I have an example of a business card with an address book. So all the information is auto-populated onto a business card from an address book. Similarly, wide format products are offered to our customers, and certain products are static because a corporate, as per the corporate branding, those products are static. So those products are also offered. And because it is a corporate customer, you can also offer them a special terms like pay on account, or you can offer them a specific shipping types. So per corporate, you have a flexibility of defining and designing the corporate private stores. And a solution also has a kit product, so you can offer them variety of kit products which has a combination of multiple products, so they can order the kit for their restaurants and the franchisees whenever they have a new restaurant. And along with printing, you can also provide them installation services where they have a simple installation form and they're able to select the installation services for all the printing they have done with you. So as a corporate customer, I have a complete control over our online store, and I can easily order whatever items I would like to order from the private store. So along with the printed items, you can offer static items, installation services, and customers are easily able to order from the private store. So similarly, you can also serve your corporate customers. And when you create a corporate customer, system also creates a dedicated admin panel where they have a complete clarity and control over their online store. Now, this particular admin panel is dedicated for the corporate, only specific to one corporate. So each corporate, there will be an admin panel provided via a solution. From there, they can control the number of users, order approvals, and they also have proactive access to the reports. So they do not have to call you up, and they are not dependent on printers, doing things on their own from their admin panel. So they are also able to extract the reports out of the system. So all the printing is done by printer. They have a complete control accessing from the storefront. So this report can also be exported and they can use in their accounting. Let me show you the last and an important part, which is automated order management and production workflow. So this is a printer's admin panel where they have a complete tools. And first of all, when they log in, they see a quick dashboard with quick summary of all the sales and the job board, which gives them which orders are delivered today or tomorrow. And they have a complete clarity on the sales and the selling products. On the left hand side, they have a complete access to all the orders, quotations, customers. So let me show you the automated order management. Now in the list orders, they're able to see each and every order placed by various customers and various sales channels. For each of the product, they would see how many items the customer have ordered, and along with the order, the job ticket and the invoice is auto done by the system. So they save a lot of time because they can push this job directly onto a production. So for every order, system creates an automatic invoice as well as the job ticket. So the format can be configured once into the system, and that creates automatically for each and every order. The job ticket also has multiple items on it, so they can pass this particular job ticket to a production. And for shipping gateway, whatever shipping gateway they have configured by the UPS or FedEx, system also creates a shipping label which is also compatible with UPS and FedEx thermal printer. Similarly, in the backend, they also have option to adding an offline orders. So whatever orders they get via online orders, along with that email, phone orders, they can also input onto a web to print. So their all orders remain at one place. And we also have an export API. So using an export API, they can also have all the orders directly into an hot folder via XML. And for each and every job they are managing into their system, they can also define various stages. So they can keep updated those stages to the customers. So customers are getting automatic email notifications for all the orders they have placed, and they are also getting status updates. So similarly, these order stages created in the backend can be also used for the production staff. So whatever production stages you have created, you can also create a workflow admin. So here we have created various production stages like in print production, folder increasing, finishing and lamination. So all those stages you can create a workflow admin. So this is a part of very important module which we have created, production workflow, where your production staff can be given an access to a specific stages, and when they log in onto a web to print, they have a complete clarity how many orders they have to complete. So at each production stage, you can create a production workflow manager, and they have a access only to that specific stage, and you can also restrict what next they can update. Similarly, all other stages can also have their own dedicated admin. So when this particular pre-place manager completes his job and move his order to a finishing stage, the next production staff who is managing finishing will get an email from the system, so they can start processing the job which are into that stage. So each of the production staff has a clarity how many orders they have to complete from their own admin access onto a web to print. Many of our customers are printing in-house, and some of their jobs are outsourced to a printer, and we also have many customers who are brokers. They're outsourcing all the jobs to their vendors. So system also has a vendor management, so you can assign vendors a specific product. So whenever you receive an order, which specific item can be directly outsourced to a vendor. And vendor also has a limited access to a web to print to access the jobs. So not only your product offering, you can also expand the offerings, and you can partner with print vendors. Similarly, we have a sales agent module. If you have a sales reps, getting the orders on behalf of customers. So those can be configured, and multiple locations can be also configured in print store branches, where each of the location can input all the walk-in, email, phone orders. So at end of the day, all your sales channel and all your customer types are managed via single platform. Solution also has an SEO and advanced marketing tools. So for many of our printers whose target audience is retail, that is helping them to engage the online audience. Plus it has an integration with Google Analytics, a site map, the URL redirections that helps them to manage the search engine optimizations for the retail store. And along with the solutions, we have also integrated the third-party APIs like cloud storage, Amazon Dropbox, so they can integrate on your on their storefront, so their customers are able to upload the large files. Similarly, for mail campaign, we have integrated MailChimp, the SMS notifications, and certain integrations are already available part of the standard solution, so they can utilize it. So apart from that, we provide reports and analytics. So any our customers who are business owners have a complete clarity on all the orders they receive, so they can generate various reports. Each report has a various combinations and permutations, so they can run the report. They can export this report as an Excel, and they can analyze the performance. They also have reports per customer, per product, so they can also find out which products are giving them a better revenue, plus which of the customers are giving them highest number of orders, and they can analyze this, and analytics will help them to have the future strategies. Similarly, if they have multiple administrator accessing the storefront, like production staff as well as internal staff, so they also have an audit log and mail log report. So along with these particular options, they are able to create multiple admins from here. They can create production staff as a workflow admin, which is production workflow, and they can also create multiple functional staff access, giving them access to a specific sections, like someone is creating a product or a template or managing corporate customers. So those roles can be created. So all our customers are getting all-in-one W2P solutions to grow their print business, and they are able to serve various sales channel, and they are also able to expand onto various print products via same platform. And that's what our objective is, like to help our customers by expanding their print business. And in the back end, they are getting all integrated e-commerce and print order management. And that is what our customers are appreciating. So along with the commercial printed, they are starting wide format products with the same module. And the solution is available as cost-effective SaaS, starting as $275 a month. So any printer can invest into it easily. And we also have future options where they can grow with custom license or multiple solutions if they have a unique strategies, and if they want to create something tailor-made for their customers. With our web-to-print offerings, we also offer a 24 into 5 personalized support, and we work as a technology partner, work very closely with our customers and keep expanding our platform so they be ahead of their competitions. And for many of our customers, we also provide them store setup services. So if they have a lack of time or lack of team members, they can outsource all the setup to us. So thanks a lot for watching this wide format module demo and our standard solution. And we look forward to meet you at Print 17, because we'll be showcasing this product at booth 345, and you are always can contact us on our website or email us if you want to get more information. Thank you. Bye-bye.